What's up YouTube, it's Monkey D Yen, and I just want to start off by saying this chapter of One Piece 989 was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite chapters in such a long time, and honestly, I kind of teared up a little bit. I'm just gonna say I kind of teared up a little bit. This was such a good chapter, and I don't know if you guys felt the same way. If you guys do, just leave it down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought. But anyway, let's get straight into this chapter review. We start off this chapter with the aftermath of Frankie and Brook running over Big Mom, and all of Kaido's lackeys are like scared and confused because Big Mom is about to get real mad, which I mean is to be expected. I really like this next scene because we see Nami and she's super happy and she's like hugging Frankie and thanking him for saving his life. She's like, "Big bro, thank you so much." And it was really funny because imagine if Sanji was in this same situation, or if Sanji like saved Nami instead, or if just Sanji saw this happening in general. You know, Frankie was just chilling, I mean sitting back with no expression on his face while he was living Sanji's dream basically. So Sanji gets so mad and so jealous, and it's kind of weird to be honest seeing Nami being this nice, because she really isn't. I mean, she usually is not like a nice person. I mean, she usually like beats up Sanji or whatever, or just like ignores them. We see Luffy acknowledge Frankie for this happening, for him like running over Big Mom, which I respect, because it's just, I like scenes just like this because it shows that Luffy has trust in his crew and that he believes in, and he respects them for what they do. We see Luffy and he's like, he tells Shinobu that Yamato is on their side, and this is a really funny scene because Yamato is like, "Hey Kozuki Momonosuke, I'm Oden and I'll protect you," and it just shows like Shinobu's and Momonosuke's face, and they're like, what? And they like run away and stuff. It's like, "Shadow Clone Jutsu, I'm getting out of here." What? Smoke screen jutsu. I mean, lots of crazy stuff is going on, but the last thing you expect is like a random girl, you know, to say, "I'm your father." I mean, that's a little weird. Yamato has been saying some funny stuff, but it is what it is. So now we see Big Mom, you know, she gets back up. Obviously, she's pissed. I mean, we're not gonna see her get down, and I don't want to say she won't go down without a fight, because I feel like she just never goes down in general. Maybe at the end of the arc she might, but I mean, she's just a tank, like I said. And she's getting ready to throw her hands, and all the riffraff on Kaido's crew are running away because they're like too scared to fight, or they're scared of Big Mom and getting in her way. And we also get to see Boss Hero Girl and the Samurai, and they've been fighting these riffraffs for like since the beginning of the war. And I'm glad that they acknowledge that they're wasting their time fighting them. And Boss Hero Girl was like, "Denjiro told me about the Tobiropo. We should probably go deal with them." And I'm just like, yeah, you probably should go deal with the Tobiropo, or at least like, you know, use your time, use your strength more wisely instead of finding these riffraffs. And I really like this interaction that Hero Girl had with that random samurai, or I don't know if he's random or not, because now we'll be able to see like them actually fight some stronger characters, not waste the time on lackeys. You know, lackeys should be fighting lackeys. That should be a rule. And so we cut back to Big Mom, and she's like, "Long time no see, Soul King." And this is a funny interaction because Brook is just like, "Yo, what up?" He's just waving his hands like, "Dang, okay, you see me. That's a sharp eye you got." And Big Mom is this really powerful character, and I really like that she acknowledges the Straw Hats crew. Like, you got some rare creatures. And I mean, she's referring to Brook and now Frankie, who meets Big Mom for the first time. Frankie's just like, "I'm Cyborg Frankie." This was a great scene in the chapter. Like I said, it's one of my favorite chapters, but this next scene was such an amazing Frankie moment. Because Nami was like, "Frankie, you gotta get out of here, man. You gotta run away. She's a Yonko." And Frankie was just like, "Huh, a Yonko? Run away? Nami, did you forget? We're going to make Luffy the Pirate King." I'm just like, damn, this scene, this is some of the moments in One Piece I love, and because it just shows the respect that Frankie has for for Luffy. And it also reminds me of that one scene when Jinbei was like, when he couldn't get his soul sucked out by Big Mom because he was like, "I'm not gonna be scared of some mere Yonko. Luffy's the man who's gonna be the Pirate King." And whenever I see a scene like this, it's really awesome to see that any Straw Hat respects their captain. It's like, yeah, he's gonna become the Pirate King, and they don't overuse it that much, so that's why when they do use it, it's just a great impact for me. So you know, so Frankie, like, after this amazing speech that he says to Nami, kind of shutting her down, he gets ready to shoot his radical beam, and it's like, oh my god, it's really happening. Frankie's about to throw hands with Big Mom. I mean, I don't know, like, this dude literally got balls of steel, man. He got the balls of Iron Man. And I really want to see Frankie at least do a little damage to Big Mom, but I don't really think at this point he can. The thing is, the numbers actually show up and get in Frankie's way, and we see the numbers holding Usopp and Chopper, and we actually get to learn a little more about these numbers. Apparently, according to Big Mom, they're from the same race as Oars, and they're like some type of failed ancient giant experiment from Punk Hazard. But I mean, I don't really want to get into that because Frankie just obliterates them pretty easily with his radical beam. And people are like, oh my gosh, a laser beam, whoa, Frankie's awesome. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's Frankie, man. And I'm really liking this because he's starting to get his shine in this arc. And I'm sure it'll only get better from here on out. But the thing is that, you know, Frankie shoots the number instead of Big Mom. So Big Mom's like, hey, Iron Man, do you really think it was wise to shoot them, not me? And I'm like, oh no, Frankie, please get away somehow. Just don't get beaten. Big Mom is about to attack Frankie with a sword. But then, you know, Jinbei comes in with the clutch, you know, stops her and just throws her back with the help of Robin, who uses her Mian Fleurs to like propel Big Mom backwards, causing it to crash and fall. And this is a major teamwork right there. And we get to see another shot take on a Yonka, which is pretty cool. And you know, Big Mom's mad obviously, and he's like, Jinbei, you'll pay for your life for leaving my crew. And Jinbei's like, oh whatever, man, I'm on the future Pirate King's crew anyway, do your work. We get to see a nice panel with Robin and Big Mom rolling in the background, crashing into the wall. Epic scene, just wanted to stay. And I don't want to compare it to Frankie's scene, but it was still very cool to see. I just really like the dynamic between Jinbei and Robin, because these guys are like the more serious, thought out people on the crew, like the strategists, you know, because everyone else is more so like they like joke around a lot, or like, you know how it goes. After seeing Big Mom get thrown away, everyone that witnessed this was just like, oh my god, it's Jinbei, the former warlord, first son of the sea, captain of the fishermen pirates. I mean, they don't really know that Jinbei is actually on the Strawhats crew now. It's a cool scene to see that Jinbei is getting the clout and respect that he deserves. The next scene is really cool. Frankie is calling Chopper, and he calls Chopper General Chopper, which is really cool because it's starting to show that they're like commanders. They're going to be in the future Pirate King's crew, and they're all going to be commanders of their own respective fleet one day. So it's really cool to see that they recognize each other as this. And Frankie's like, okay, let's go into our docking, let's transform, and let's fuse together. So while all this crazy stuff is going on, we cut to Luffy, who's trying to get outside, and he sees Zoro. They have a brief interaction. Zoro's like, where are you going, Luffy? Luffy just like, I gotta go beat Kaido's ass. And Zoro's like, oh, okay, sure, I'll go along then. I forgot to mention that, yeah, Queen is there. And she's literally watching this happen. It's like, hey, you guys forgot that I'm here? So Luffy's about to gum rocket to go fight Kaido, but Queen transforms into his Brachiosaurus and just stops Luffy and Zoro from getting out. And then we see King in his Brachiosaurus form, and King flying in the air with an army of like other Zone Devil Fruit users that can fly. I'm really not sure what they are. This is literally like Jurassic Park, and I can't wait to see this get animated because I feel like that'd be really cool. And Zoro and Luffy are just like, damn, we're not gonna get out of here easy. And we see Queen is like, nope, and just throws him to the ground. I'm like thinking, because we saw Zoro, like, where's Sanji? And we see Sanji, he gets up and he's like, oh yeah, he took a big hit from King, and he's like, dang, this raid suit's durability is pretty trash. So I just want to stop for a moment and just say, there are a bunch of dinosaurs flying around in the sky. Kaido and Jax are outside taking on the red scabbards and the minks. There are a bunch of numbers, and Tobiropo is running around the area. King and Queen are still present in the hall. The samurais are surrounded. The Strawhats are falling from the sky. Big Mom is still in the area, mad as hell probably. But despite this, we see Boss Hero smiling. And he's like, despite all the crap that we're going through right now, I don't feel like we're losing. And then we suddenly flash to one of the best panel spreads I've ever seen in One Piece. The whole entire crew standing together, all epically, weapons ready, getting ready for battle.
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I was screaming in joy after seeing this. Like, I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm so happy that I'm born. And the funniest thing, I was actually telling her about the chapter. That's how nerdy I am. I was telling her about how good the chapter was, and she doesn't even know what One Piece is. And it was just really funny to have that conversation. But that's just how much of an impact this chapter had on me. I mean, I might be over-exaggerating a little bit, but y'all know what the hype is. It was a great chapter. Like, this is the moment I've been waiting for so long. The whole crew all together, getting ready to take on Big Mom and Kaido's alliance. No matter how crazy this may seem, or who they're facing against, ain't nobody gonna stop the Strawhats. And the chapter ends with Luffy saying, alright, I'm gonna go head up to beat Kaido. I know you guys can handle the rest. And I was like, damn, that this is just on a whole nother level of trust. Like, Luffy knows his crew is strong, and even though Big Mom, King, Queen, and a bunch of numbers and some Tobiropos and some of Kaido's lackeys are present, Luffy still trusts his crew, and he believes that they could beat them without him. And like, he believes that his crew is strong enough to take out these people, and that's what I like to see. And this is why I love One Piece so much, just this whole entire scene, and not only the trust that they have between the Strawhats and Luffy, but the Boss Hero Girl and the samurai having trust in Luffy and realizing like, damn, we're going through this, but I don't feel scared, man. Ain't nobody to stop us. This panel really exemplifies, you know, the strength that Luffy has. I mean, Luffy ain't got time for these people no more, you know? He's on his way to become the Pirate King. He's on the road to become the Pirate King. Kaido's commanders, whatever. Big Mom, whatever. They're nothing compared to what Luffy will become. So, like, I love how he just leaves it to his crew member who he believes is strong enough to beat them. The Straw Hats are truly a force to be reckoned with now. I mean, they really were, but, like, they really are a force to be reckoned with. I don't think they're Yonko level yet still, but they're definitely on the road to becoming Yonko level by the end of this arc, bare minimum. We haven't really seen anything like this with the Straws together since, like, Fishman Island, you know? So it's been, like, a very long time, because Fishman Island, I was still like in middle school maybe. It was a long time ago. And you know, the scenes where they pull up to beat up Hody was cool and all, but you know, this is just on a whole nother level of epicness. I'm very excited to see the matchups on who's going to fight who. You know, I'm assuming it'll be Zoro versus King, Queen versus Sanji, but with the help from some of the other Straw Hats, I'm thinking everyone will fight Big Mom together or something. Maybe with the help of like Marco coming in soon. I'm really excited for the next chapter of One Piece, which I hope comes out next week, because the war is truly about to become amazing again. Anyways, if you guys want to see more chapter reviews, please leave a like and comment down below. The support would mean a lot. Anyways, I'm Monkey DN, signing out.